Hi everybody, how are you today? Last video we talked about the pragmatic caregiver and how that particular or stage in the caregiving journey is the time where we begin to sort of welcome into our lives things that are part of that journey. Maybe welcome the joys of a relationship or the joys of forgiveness. And so in this particular stage, there's one really big stumble that we can make. And that stumble is deciding that it's best for you to put your caregiving journey on hold and to put your future on hold in the quest of doing the caregiving that you need to do. And I would say it's a study for that is more likely using your time now to plan and prepare for your future. And I think that it's kind of hard to get this point across when you think about maybe my mom's situation. So my mom is in hospice now, and she's probably not going to be here very long. And so it seems perfectly reasonable to just hold off on the me stuff for a bit so I can make sure to really spend some good solid time with my mother. And and that would be reasonable. I mean, it would be reasonable for all of us to think that. However, if you think about it from a moment from the side of my daughter, who is 6, I have 4 children, um, ages 4, 6, 8, and 11. But if you think about it in terms of my autistic daughter, if I put my life on hold right now, she's only 6. So that means I would cease to exist for maybe what's the rest of my life. And while I'm sure every parent is willing to do that, it doesn't just impact me. I was thinking the other day, I was like, oh, I talk so much about Zoe and that journey we have with her and caregiving journey. But I have other children, right? I have an 11-year-old daughter. Her name is Ava, and she's quite the gal. Um, and she's very intuitive and very bright. But what if she saw her mom stop being a person and give up everything for the life of someone else? It was really powerful for me to think about it that way. I thought, oh my goodness, what kind of example would I be setting for Ava? That a woman's job is to put her life on hold and be a servant to whomever needs care. And then what about her? And what about my son Max? And what about my son Jack? And so when I kind of thought about it in selfless terms, because the selfish terms are hard for us, right? I thought, wow, like that's how come we keep perpetuating cycles. We think we're doing the right thing. Like if I stopped crocheting and I stopped doing videos and I stopped reading, maybe no one else would really notice that. But then my daughter wouldn't see me reading. She wouldn't see me working. She wouldn't see me doing things other than what seems like normal caregiving activities, especially in our situation because Zoe's a child and she's a younger child. So a lot of the things we normally do don't look that much different than what we would do for her little brother Jack Jack. So I think when I kind of reframed it that way and thought, wow, like what if I stopped existing right now for the rest of my life? How do you get that back? Like no wonder we're isolated. No wonder we're sad. No wonder we feel like so alone because we stopped being at all. And so I would caution you in your journeys, if you have a journey with a parent or maybe a spouse or a sibling, that you think about caregiving if it were a child. And would you want them to see you giving you up? Or what example would you want them to see in your journey that could inspire them maybe in theirs. I look forward to hearing your comments. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.